Hello everyone, I am Erika of BEADIngschool.com and you are watching No One Has to Bead Alone, my weekly open workshop on the Beading School Facebook page and in the Beading School Club to make sure that all beaders all around the world have company. Every week we are working on a new design that I make for you, dedicated for this class, and today we are going to work on the ASTRA motif. It was kind of a last minute job to do it, I have to confess, and I apologize for it, as I finished designing it yesterday around like 10 p.m. So it was a close call. So thank you for your patience, and I'm really happy that even if I publish the material is like kind of last minute, then you are here, and I hope that you can hear me and see me. Sarah says that she can, so that's wonderful. And hi Teresa and Sunshine and Annie and Katie and Sarah and Claire and Katya and Connie and Ginny. So wonderful, great company today. And Faye, good morning to Faye, early morning. I hope you have your coffee, Faye. And Sharon and Eleanor and Kata is here too. So let's get started. Oh, before we start, I hope that everyone is staying safe inside who is in the path of the storm Ernest, as Claire says. So I hope everything will go okay. I hope every one of us who lives in the northern part of Europe, where Eunice is now, well, storming. The storm is storming. We'll have electricity so we can enjoy the class until the end, and everyone will be okay. Stay safe, everyone who is in the path of the storm. And hi Aniko and Belinda and Sue and Sandra and Antoinette is here and Lutka and Deb. And Kata says, you are watching No One Has to Windsurf Alone. Indeed, I think that you will even hear the storm raging outside of my window. It's scary. And Corinne and Veronka and Georgi and Kata is asking, shall we rename Astra to Eunice? Maybe. And Marta and Jenny is here too. And it seems that Beading School by Erika just said, hi Erika and ladies. I'm wondering if that's even on the other side. Sarah says it's snowing in Sweden. No, it was Susie. Susie is saying, oops. So it was Susie. Hi, Susie. And Catherine. And Christine. Hello, everyone. And even if it's not coffee time, I will sip a little bit of coffee to make up for the lack of the sleep last night. And then we start. In the meanwhile, please download the PDF file from noonehas2beadalone.com. As usual, please let me know if it works online. All right. The free download is working in a little bit different manner. It was funny, as like when I was uploading it about 20 minutes before the broadcast started, then my usual solution did not work, and the extra program that takes care of the free download, it says that I'm logged out. And I asked the IT guy, like, what happened? And he said, like, oh, there will be a better solution. But he forgot to start the new solution after closing down the old one. So that was a surprise. And then he fixed it in 2 minutes in a different way. So just don't be surprised. So, and Mariana. And then we have a Facebook user. I don't see your name, unfortunately. Also with a strong wind, someone. Sherry, Brit Marie. Oh, Kata is enjoying a clear sky. Mariana, for Mariana, the storm just started. Anita is here. Tabascosia and Jennifer and Daniela. Sarah will work on Versailles. Katja said something in German. Ulla is here and Sarah is here too. Nice. So, and Ginny. So while you are downloading the file, then let's look into it. That what do we need today for ASTRA? So, for ASTRA, we need 4 pieces of GEMDUOs for one motif. I used still, okay, these are still like kind of the India colors, but I am branching out a little bit, so I added some extras. But I used the GEMDUOs from the Maharaja box. So powdery pastel pink GEMDUOs. Then there are 4 pieces of 4mm fire polished beads between the outside holes of the GEMDUOs, and these are, I think these are my current favorites. I looked up the color for you. I had the little bag without the label, but I looked them up, and it's the 𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐂𝐊 luster, and it's an amazing darkish pink color. I will post the link for you in case you would like to take a look at beads in this color, because it's really, I think, my current favorite pink. Not too baby pink, not a romantic pink, but not fuchsia, and with like a nice golden shine. And then I have in the middle a 4mm PRECIOSA Suwon rhinestone, and it's one of my last precious pieces from the Jet AB. Unfortunately, PRECIOSA doesn't make the AB rhinestones anymore, but I have like 5 left, and I felt that, okay, I'm so happy with this motif. It deserves a Jet AB rhinestone. Then there are MIYUKI Slender Bugle beads. For a second I felt unsure about the pronunciation. So there are MIYUKI 6mm slender bugle beads. These are the ones from the Jewel of the Maharaja box. And then seed beads, round 15s. I used 3 different colors, but you can go easy on the colors. You can reduce the number of colors to 1. You can go with 2. You can go with 3, up to you. Then you will need round 11s, and you will need DELICA beads. The DELICA beads are the matted opaque sea opal. It's the number 1586, and these are also from the Maharaja box, and I'm in love with them, seriously. And in the meanwhile, Martina joined, and oh, Jessica has a nice program in the evening. She says, well, listening to us, but in the meanwhile, at a stable, helping to clean leather before my friend's competition tomorrow. Oh, wow. And fingers crossed for your friend. And Elena, and Erika, and Manuela, and Katja, and Heidrun. And then we have a Facebook user. So, I hope you have the tutorial. I hope you have your beads. Let's get started. I will hide now the big picture. I will show my bead mat, and I will also show the illustrations. Need to find the first page. So, let's get started. As always, I'm working with my size 11 tulip and my usual FIRELINE, which is the 4LB one, the 0.005 inch in average size, 0.12 millimeters. And let's get started. So we start with 4 pieces of GEMDUO beads and the first color of the round 15s. And hi, Maria, good to see you. So I pick up, sorry, I need to adjust my mat. So I pick up 4 pieces of GEMDUOs, and 4 pieces of round 15 seed beads interchangeably. So GEMDUO round 15, GEMDUO round 15, and so on. And when I have these 4 plus 4 beads, then I join them into a circle by beading through everything one more time. So 8 beads on my needle for GEMDUOs and for round 15s, and then I bead through all of them, starting from the first bead from the same direction as before, leaving a little tail of about... I'm sorry, that's my phone and the emergency... Oh my god. The emergency alert of the Dutch government. I need to make it this...
alert 18 februari 2029, 12 over...
I'm sorry, just a second, and we will get it back. So, that was the emergency alert on my 2 phones from the Dutch government that I should stay inside and I should stay safe. And I didn't listen to it until the end, but probably they also said that I should bead all evening. And enjoy your company. And I thought so that all of our Dutch friends here actually just received the same message, probably at the same time as I did. So yeah, Elena also received it. You know, I have like one phone, which is my phone. It's an old beaten up phone that I actually use. And then I have, after Christmas, I got actually an older type of iPhone specifically for the videos, so I can have these better quality videos for you, and I'm loving it. So that's only for the videos, set up on a holder above my bead mat, and I love it. It's so comfortable and so much better quality. Connie also got the message. So I have my little center of the motif with the 4 GEMDUOs and the 4 round 15s. And I went through everything one more time, and I crossed the first GEMDUO for a 3rd time too. And now I am turning, I finish step 1 by turning to the opposite direction, by beading through the outside hole of the GEMDUO that I am exiting. So this was step 1. This is how it should look like at the moment. Let me know if you have any questions. Mariella also says, and hi Mariella, I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you are doing okay. Mariella says, all the phones in our house went off crazy. So, and in step 2, I am adding groups of beads between the outside holes of the GEMDUO beads. And the groups of beads will be always the same. It will be around 15. It's my 2nd color actually. Around 11. Then the beautiful 4mm fire polish that I am using. And then round 11 and again round 15. So 5 beads, starting with a small, then going big, and again ending with a small. And then I'm beading through the outside hole of the GEMDUO. and then again round 15, round 11, 4mm fire polished, round 11, and round 15. And I'm going through the outside hole of the next GEMDUO. So this is how it's coming together. You know what's funny with the phones? Like this second phone that I'm using for the videos only, it doesn't even have a SIM card. I don't use it as a phone. It's really just for the videos. There is like no number. There is no SIM in it. So, and still it got the emergency notification. That's funny a bit. Hi, Nicolene. I hope you are also safe at home. Your things from the balcony are safe. So I'm adding my fourth group of new beads, and then I continue beading all through the beads in the first group that I have added. So as always, I don't start adding beads from the second step, from the next step right away, but I cross the beads that are in the first new group. I cross the bead between the first and the second new group, so in this case the outside hole of the GEMDUO, and then I cross the round 15 and the round 11 from the second group. So my thread is exiting around 11 while hanging towards a 4mm fire polished bead. Nicolene says she's good. Her house still stands. Good to hear. I moved in everything from the balcony, the plants, and so it's really scary. Mariela says, I'm great. Thanks for asking. I have been busy. New kitchen, new bathroom, and after the storm, we need a new garden wall. Oh, I'm sorry about that part, but I'm happy for you with all the other new things that were intended. So, and now we are getting into the part when we are attaching the rhinestone in the middle with some seed beads. And this will be a bit tricky. This is going to be a second layer on top of the GEMDUOs and the seed beads that we already started. So make sure that you lay out your beads exactly as they are on the picture. Make sure to read the instructions carefully. This is a little bit tricky part. So I am exiting around 11, and then I pick up 3 pieces of my third color of round 15s. I pick up around 11. I pick up a MIYUKI DELICA 11, the rhinestone, it's going to be in the middle, and then the seed beads in the opposite order. So starting with a DELICA, then around 11, and finishing this sequence with 3 pieces of round 15s in my third color, shiny gold Duracoat galvanized. So this is the new sequence. And then I connect them to another round 11 that is, when I want to locate it, then the round 11 should be on the opposite side. I have these 2 fire polished beads in one line, and I am exiting around 11 that is on top of the fire polished, and I'm entering around 11 that is at the bottom of the fire polished, that is parallel with the one that is near that is at my exit point. And then I continue beading until I'm exiting around 11 with my needle hanging towards, or my thread hanging towards, a fire polished bead. So let me know if this was okay, or if you need me to explain it one more time. I'm happy to do so. In the meanwhile, Anna says that she will also need a new garden wall. Indeed, good luck to everyone with the renovations, if you will need some renovations, and I hope that the damage will be as little as possible. Okay, that's my coffee mug. I'm not putting it on my beadlet. So please let me know, how is it going so far? When I pull my needle at the moment, then the new beads and the rhinestone in the middle, they will create a line through the middle of the motif. And it might seem at the moment that it's a little bit loose, but believe me, it will be okay. So, hope everything is okay. I don't see a comment about your beading. Is it going well, or do you need, some more explanation? If not, then I will go to the next step. So here, okay, Tabasco says everything going well there. I'm happy to hear. So, okay, Elena is halfway through the motif, and it's going well. Wonderful. So now I'm exiting the round 11, and I pick up. Now my goal is actually to join this round 11 to the second hole of the rhinestone. And I pick up 3 round 15s, I pick up a round 11, I pick up a DELICA, and I bead through the second hole, the open hole of the rhinestone. And then, again, I pick up the same beads in the opposite order. So, DELICA, round 11, and 3 pieces of round 15, seed beads. And now I locate the round 11 that I need to bead through first. So I turn my motif in a way that I have these 2 fire polished beads nicely parallelly next to each other. So I was exiting around 11 at the bottom of the fire polished bead. Now I will enter around 11 on the top of the fire polished bead that is exactly on the opposite side. So this is how it looks like at the moment. Katie says she will do something different. I'm curious. God, that is so good. Wonderful. So now I need to bead through beads on the edge until I am exiting around 11 towards a 4mm fire polished bead. So this is it now. And now I am connecting this round 11 with 3 pieces of round 15s onto the round 11 and DELICA that are already attached. So I don't need to pick up more round 11s and DELICA beads. I pick up only 3 pieces of round 15s, and then I beaded through round 11, DELICA, rhinestone, DELICA, and round 11. And now I pick up 3 pieces of round 15 seed beads, and I bead through round 11 and round 15, so my thread is hanging towards a GEMDUO. Okay, sorry, I still need one last piece. This was step 5, and I need to finish it. This layer on top of the GEMDUOs and everything. So I'm beading until exiting around 11 and with the thread hanging towards a fire polished bead. And again, I pick up 3 pieces of round 15s. I bead through round 11, DELICA, and then rhinestone, DELICA, and round 11. And again, I pick up 3 pieces of round 15s and I bead through round 11 and round 15 to finish with my thread hanging towards a GEMDUO. So this is how it looks like at the moment. And hi, Janine. Janine says that on her side it's also very scary. Stay safe, Janine. And it's good that you came to check in with us. Always nice to be in company when there is something scary going on. Ooh, what's happening on Kata's bead mat, she says. I have the pleasure to announce that 𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐂𝐊 in Gold Splash and Red Velvet having an engagement party on my bead mat. Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to see the result of this happy relationship in the club when you take a picture. So I'm now switching images to steps 7, 8, 9. And here I did not draw everything on the illustrations. I left out the rhinestone on the top with the seed beads because it was too busy, the pictures. So I thought that it will be easier to follow the illustrations if I leave them out from the illustrations, but of course in reality they are there. Don't remove them, it's all good. It's all good, but we will pass through beads only that are on the edge, and this way the illustrations stay cleaner and easier to read. And now I will continue with the part when I'm beading around and around the motif, adding all kinds of decorations. So in step 7, I'm adding over the GEMDUO beads groups of 3 MIYUKI DELICA size 11s. So my thread is hanging from around 15 towards a GEMDUO. I picked up the 3 DELICA beads, I skipped the GEMDUO, and I bead through the round 15 and the round 11. I arrange my new group of beads to look nice and pointy, and then exiting the round 11 towards the fire polished bead, I pick up a MIYUKI slender bugle, I pick up a DELICA and another MIYUKI slender bugle. Slender bugles in my experience, are less sharp than normal bugle beads, but still please be a bit more careful with them, also because they tend to be fragile. And when you pull your thread, then the V shape created by the bugles and the MIYUKI DELICA in between, it should be not a sharp V. It would be a sharp V if the DELICA would be sitting on top of the bugles like this. But instead, I am pushing my DELICA in between the bugles. So this is how it should look like. And this is what I am repeating over and over. So always 3 pieces of MIYUKI DELICAs over the GEMDUO, connecting the 2 round 15ths on the GEMDUO's sides. And then a group of bugle and DELICA and bugle over the fire polished bead. Elena also says that it must be a great party on Kata's bead mat. And I'm actually curious, ladies, that what are you going to make from this motif? I'm really happy with it. I have to say that this is one of those motifs when I really feel that, okay, this turned out well, and I think that you will have lots and lots of creative ideas how to finish it, what kind of colors to put together, how to arrange the motifs, how to connect the motifs to each other if you end up beading several of them. So I'm super curious what is happening on your bead mats if you already have some plans. While during the first year of No One Has to Bead Alone, I was notorious of beading half pairs of earrings and half bracelets. I am happy and proud to announce that I already have 2 motifs that are ready. I still need to add the ear stud and the glass drop-in metal setting to this one to finish it off as an earring. As this was a trickier motif, so I made 2 motifs before drawing the instructions. And Faye says it would make a great brooch. Actually, that's what I am making, what I'm going to make with my 3rd one. So I have this asymmetrical brooch base that was included in the brooch box that many of you got last year. So luckily I have 3 of these drops, and even from the brooch I will hang one of these, so it will be a set of earrings and a brooch. And yeah, Elena says that it would also make an awesome bracelet. Totally, like, imagine. And hi, Liv, good to see you. And imagine a bracelet. I think it would be a great bracelet. I hope some of you will bead bracelets so we can see the motifs in action. So, back to my bugles. Faye likes the filigree. Thank you. And when you are making bracelets, then an easy way, of course, is to just add single beads in between the corners of motifs. But then, well, it looks awesome when there are just single beads in between, but it might be just lots of work, or maybe you don't have enough of a specific type of material to bead as many motifs as you need for a bracelet, but you can also you can also add something bigger in between. My favorite is if there is, like, for example, a bezeled cabochon, a nacre cabochon, or an ordinary there is nothing ordinary about crystal cabochons. So if there is an nacre cabochon or a beautiful crystal or glass cabochon in between, or you can even add crystal connectors. They are, like, if you are not familiar with them yet, then they come in different shapes, and while a drop has only one loop, the connectors have two loops, so you can connect two motifs, one on the top, one on the bottom, or one on the left, one on the right. Easy. And thank you, Sherry. Oh, and Liv says, Guna Palm is here with me today. She's saying hi. Oh, big hugs and hi to both of you ladies. That sounds like a really nice evening spending it together. So, I have step 7 in the meanwhile. It starts to look like a nice little star. Actually, I was curious that when I was beading it, then I had the intention to stop at several moments because it already was okay. But yeah, you can keep going like I did. So now in step 8, I'm repeating the thread path with one little difference. I am beading here through the round 11, round 15. Actually, you can already skip the round 15. In step 9, I'm skipping the round 15s, and if it's already hard for you to pass through the round 15 between the DELICA beads and between the round 11, then you can totally do that. Don't force it. This is a bit fragile motif. So here you don't add any new beads, you are just retracing your thread path. However, when you get to the bottom of this V shape, or like the corner of this V shape, then instead of passing through the DELICA bead, pick up 4 pieces of round 15s. I'm using the same color as I used for attaching the rhinestone in the middle. I skip the DELICA and then I bead through the bugle bead. And then again, I bead through the round 11. And here it's up to you if you can go comfortably through the round 15 or not. I can't actually, so I skip the round 15 and I bead right away into the group of DELICA beads, the 3 DELICA beads. I skip the round 15 again. I bead through the round 11. And now bugle. I pick up 4 of the round 15s. I skip the DELICA between the bugles, and then I bead through the next bugle bead. And Anita is here. Yeah, Anita also is in the path of the storm. Stay safe, Anita. I hope that everything will be okay with your home and your family. Oh, and Liv and Kunal are beading Chittergar together. How nice. You can upload maybe a picture of the two of you beading together, or the two or your bead mats in the club if you would like to. It would be awesome to see you two beading together. And hi, Patty. Nice to see you. And please let me know, ladies, how is it going with the motif? It is, I have a feeling, but please correct me if you don't feel like that. I have a feeling that this is a bit trickier, just a tiny bit trickier than our usual Friday motifs. So it needs a bit more focusing. I'm adding my third group of 4 round 15s. Nicolene says that the birds are flying very fast in front of her window. Indeed, I hope that everything will be okay. I remember there was a big storm a couple of years ago here, but I have a feeling that this is bigger. And there are many of us actually here from the Netherlands and from Belgium, which you call that like the low countries, the lowlands. When you live in a country which is like below sea level, many parts of it, then indeed it is scary when there is such a big storm. Even, well, it's always scary, even for those who don't live under sea level, but yeah, in the low countries, it's even a bit more terrifying, I think. But all will be good. Dikes are strong. I actually, Nicolene says that she hasn't had the warning before this storm on her phone. I had it in the past, also with big storms, with other big storms. So it was not a. I was actually expecting it, but I forgot to switch off my phone. And Sarah switching to apricot. You will have a UFO for a while. Oh my god, how does it feel? Sunshine also had a big storm in the States. She says, we had to use a torch to melt the ice on the barn doors to get to the animals. The weather across the world is bad. Stay safe. Indeed, stay safe, everyone. But oh my god, melting the barn door with the torch, that sounds insane. Oh my god. What kind of animals do you have, by the way? Let's talk about something nice and cozy and gezellig. Homey and feel good, as we say here. So what kind of animals do you have in the barn? I added, in the meanwhile, my last group of 4 round 15s, and then I'm beading through around 11 and 2 DELICA beads. So I'm exiting the DELICA bead in the middle. Okay, I mixed up 2 steps. I still need to go all around one more time. So one more time, I'm retracing my thread path all around the beads on the edge, again with one small difference, that after the bugle, I bead through 2 pieces of round 15. I pick up another round 15. In my case, it's my first color, so it's a little bit different than the other. I beaded through the last 2 round 15s from the group of 4, and then I continue all around. So I keep beading all around the motif, same thread path as in the previous step, but I'm adding a 5th bead on the corners of, or on the tips of my star, always between 2 and 2. And Ula is here and she says, I have a cold coming on, so feeling a bit stupid. I think I still are on track. Oh, get well, Ula. I hope that you won't get down with a cold. Oh my God, Sarah! Sarah, instead of waiting for a new bead for the middle of her motif, she ripped it apart. I hope you will get back to Versailles. I think that it's a pretty one and has lots of potential. Patty likes this one. She says it's pretty. Thanks, and I'm curious to see yours afterward. And indeed, Anita is also from the Netherlands. She lives actually in her part. It's reclaimed land, so it means that up until not so long ago, actually, the part where Anita lives, it was water. And gradually, I've seen it actually happening. Not exactly where Anita lives, but I like to bike towards the city of Horen, a little bit north from Amsterdam. And there, during the past years, they were building also a new patch of ground. So first, and we are biking there for like 4 or 5 years. So I saw the progress, and it was super interesting to see that. First, we only saw that part of the beach was fenced off, and they wrote like, yeah, you can't go there anymore. And then some big machines arrived, and they started to like put sand there, and it was amazing to see. Like, it took years, but how the water, which is like a big bay, which was originally the sea actually, but it was diked off, so it's not salty water anymore. That's also like an amazing piece of architecture in the engineering in the Netherlands. But then like the water was turned into ground. So yeah, it's amazing to see that what is possible nowadays, thanks to progress and knowledge and science. We have also like we have a village called 𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐂𝐄 here, which is a fishing village, a traditional fishing village. And originally it used to be an island, but now it's part of the mainland because of this amazing technology. It's really interesting to see, I think, and to witness that these things are possible. Marta says that she's living 8,500 feet above sea level, and she says we are having a series of snowstorms for the next few weeks. Stay safe, Marta. I hope you can stay inside a lot and bead. And now I'm finished with step number 9. Do you have any questions about this part? I'm so happy with it. I hope you are also happy with yours, the version that is on your bead mat. And I'm super sad that I don't have so many left from the 𝐁𝐴B rhinestones. I have still 3, 4, 5 pieces left, so there can be maybe a bracelet coming in the future. Okay, Okay, let's see the next steps. We are actually close to finishing. And in step 9, Nicolene says she likes it. Marta says indeed she's beading. So in step 9, I'm connecting the MIYUKI DELICA that is in the middle of the group of 3 to the DELICA that is in between the bugle beads. And the end of my group of beads that I'm adding in between these 2 DELICAs, it will slightly slide under the other beads. This part is to make the construction sturdier. So I picked up round 15, bugle round 15, exiting a DELICA in the middle of a group of 3 over a GEMDUO. And now this is where you need to be a bit careful with your beads, not to break the bugles. I'm beading through the DELICA that is between the bugles. And I pull this new group of beads under the bugles that I already attached during the past steps. So don't pull too much, but this is what keeps the star, the ASTRA, sturdy. So keep good tension. And hi, Joyce. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. So, and after picking up the same group of new beads, so round 15 and bugle and round 15, I am beading through the MIYUKI DELICA that is in the middle of the next group of 3. So this is how it looks like at the moment. And when I was designing this yesterday in the evening, this is the moment when I was like, oh, this is good, you will love it. And I hope that you like it. And Joyce is doing well. I'm glad to hear that. And this is how I'm going all around. So I'm always adding groups of round 15, bugle round 15, between the DELICAs. As I explained, the DELICAs in the middle of the group of 3 and the DELICA in between the bugle. By the way, would you like to see the prototype of this? Because, like, sometimes a design works out well right away. And sometimes also, as you could see during Coffee Time with Erika on Tuesday, when we were designing together using paisley duos and some other bead shapes. So sometimes a design is not so easy to put together. And I actually have the prototype of this, which was, you can see this motif in it, but it's pretty different than the one that you can see and bead now. So maybe it's interesting to compare. Where does it come from? And oh, Sunshine says, chickens and ducks and goats in her barn behind the icy door. And then she has 3 ducks and 5 cats. Wow. You must be busy with so many pets. It's wonderful. And okay, so this is the prototype. I'm curious how surprised you will be. Also different colors. And you can see in it the shape of the star as now, but while now the extra bugles are sliding under those V shapes, in the original I had them on top of them, and then I thought that I will add something more, so I added this 6mm round pearls all around, and I wanted to expand it, but on one hand, I was not happy with the colors, and I felt like I still want to return to my India colors. I didn't have enough yet, and also I just couldn't make it work with the round purse. And then I was happy with this. And thank you. It's nice to know that you like even the prototype. And I hope that this idea of adding round beads, I think it will come back in a different design. So I totally don't take it like, yeah, it's a failure. I don't know how to finish it. I don't know how to finish it at the moment, but it will come back. Maybe I will pull out this exact prototype and finish it in a different way, or the idea of adding this round purse will appear somewhere. 𝐂𝐋𝐈𒂃 likes the 15th. You have good eyes. The 15th on the GEMDUOs. Or over the fire polished. They are actually over the fire polished between the bugles. That's an easy addition to add, actually, if you want to this V shape. Face says it will go into the inspiration drawer. Indeed. And my last step is that I will bead all around one more time through the newly added bugle beads, and I will add new MIYUKI delicas here in the corners, and those MIYUKI delicas will slide again under the MIYUKI delicas, so this is purely for construction reasons. So I'm starting out from a delica that is in the middle of a group of 3. I bead through 3 beads, a group of beads that I added in the last step, round 15 and bugle and round 15. And here I pick up a delica and I bead through round 15, bugle, round 15, the delica in the middle of a group of 3, and again round 15, bugle, round 15, and here I add again a delica. So I will need to add 4 pieces of new delica beads, always where the tip of this V shape is. Sarah says inspiration drawer. I would call it the horror drawer. It feels like that, actually, and I have 2 of them, one small and a big. And I would like to sell the cupboard that I have in my beading room, because I find it too big and I don't actually keep useful stuff in it. And I would like to get a comfy, either an expandable small couch or an armchair, so I can read there, bead there, and also if someone comes over, then he or she can sleep there. But I don't know what to do with my... Actually, that's preventing me, that there are the 2 drawers and I need to do something with all those UFOs. And do I just put them in a bag? What do I do with them? But I will figure it out. I want to put up a nice wallpaper, and I already have a beautiful yellow wallpaper that I want to put up on that one wall. And the wallpaper has a pattern of like Art Deco, Art Nouveau style, and it's super nice, and I can't wait to show it to you. But I guess it will still take some time until it will be ready. And Nicolin says, you can give the UFOs to me. Like, really? Like, there are actually like lots of cabochons and everything in it, so you can cut them out and you can use them. And I don't feel like I have the time or I want to invest the time in like frogging everything and putting back the beads where they belong to, but I also don't feel like that I would throw them away. But if you would like to like cut out, for example, crystals from it, then they are all yours. Really. Faye has an idea of sewing them all onto a material canvas as an art piece. And I love what you are doing with yours, Faye. But yours are not UFOs. Yours are beautiful motifs that you bead and sew onto the canvas. But mine are really like not there. Okay, Nicolene says she's up for it. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm traveling next week to Slovakia to visit the treasury and my family. But when I return, it will be in 2 weeks. A little bit less than 2 weeks in time to meet Aniko, who's visiting Amsterdam. And so afterwards, I will be in touch. If you would like to, then I will be happy. Then I can get rid of the cupboard. Claire says, include 1 UFO with every order from the treasury. Don't scare Sarah. Sarah will stop placing orders and she will not be able to get new beads. She will be afraid to get a UFO. Rita-Marie has a good idea too. Maybe a UFO session with all of us to come up with ideas on how to finish it. It's always so nice to brainstorm together, by the way. Kata says, challenge gift to beaders. Marta is asking, how long does it take to get to Slovakia from Amsterdam? We are flying this time, so it will be like 1.5 hours, I think. So it's great. It's like 1,400 kilometers. Last time in September, we were not brave enough to fly, so we had a peak of a wave. So we were driving, and that's a lot. That's a lot. That's like 14 hours. But this is okay. I can't wait to Waniko. It will be great. I'm so looking forward to it. Mariella is asking if I visited the Mucha exhibition in The Hague already. Not yet, but it looks really lovely. Like, I have seen Mucha. I am lucky that I have seen Mucha already in Prague. There is a permanent exhibition where I could see him on the old town square. But yeah, it was really nice to see him again. So, lovelies. In the meanwhile, I finished my motif. I hope that you could also successfully finish yours and that you are happy with them, and I'm curious to see your jewels. And if you would like to get some of those super nice new fire polished beads, we have lots of new colors with the chalk white base. Those are my current favorites. Or if you would like to get some paisley duos, then don't forget that we have an ongoing sale at beadingschool.com for paisleys and for fire polished beads. All the new and old colors are 17% off, and there are many very, very beautiful ones waiting for you. So it's still going on until Tuesday. And thank you so much for the time we spent together today. Thank you so much for your orders. Thank you so much for spreading the word about Beading School, and also for your beautiful, inspiring pieces of jewelry. And I am really looking forward to seeing them after this weekend. That you post the ASTRA pieces in the Beading School Club. Stay safe, everyone. Beading will keep you safe during the storm. Everyone should start beading now to stay safe during the storm. And big hugs to everyone. See you soon. See you on Tuesday for coffee time. Bye-bye.